Outgunned Adventure has returned. The world out there is full of unexplored jungles, lost pyramids, and cursed temples that are just waiting for an unprepared explorer. Your next journey starts today. Collapsing floors, creaky bridges, poison darts, fire jets, and rolling boulders. You can expect all that and even more. But if I know you, a handful of deadly traps won't be enough to stop you. You have your eyes set on the treasure. Wherever this journey may lead you, you will rise to the challenge. Outgunned. Adventure awaits. The Grand Adventure has returned. The world out there is full of unexplored jungles, lost pyramids, and cursed temples that are just waiting for an unprepared explorer. Your next journey starts today. Collapsing floors, creaky bridges, poison darts, fire jets, and rolling boulders. You can expect all that and even more. But if I know you, a handful of deadly traps won't be enough to stop you. You have your eyes set on the treasure. Wherever this journey may lead you, you will rise to the challenge. Outgunned. Adventure awaits.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Hello, here we are again. We have a last live like 3 hours ago, 3 hours and something ago. A lot of things happened in these last 3 hours. So we are 100 euros, a little less than 100 euros away from our next stretch goal, which is the stretch goal number 5, I think.
I don't know, I honestly lost count. We weren't, as always, we weren't ready to do another live stream today, but since in the last 200 minutes we just we are 1100% of our initial goal, I would say that it was pretty mandatory, you know, that we did this one live stream to mainly to thank you all and to do a little bit of a recap. So yeah,
we just unlocked it, just to let everybody know. So of course, please give us and Rico in particular the time,
a little bit of time
to end this live stream and post you a small update to remember what.
I don't think we will do an update, but I will update the page.
Oh yeah, we just need to update the page. I mean, and we just unlocked the trap cards. Which will be added to the adventure deck, which now will feature roll cards, trope cards, and trap cards. So, yay.
So, guys, first of all, really, before we dive into all the unlocked stretch goal and the future stretch goal, let us take a minute to say just thank you a lot for this amazing start for what is surely going to be an amazing campaign. I was talking about this on the Discord server, and if you are not on the Discord server, please join us there. That it's, you know, we are used to say, wow, this was fast, we didn't expect this campaign to go this fast. But just to give you some numbers, we are 3 hours in, and this is still already our best day on any campaign.
This is officially by far our best opening day in a crowdfunding campaign since ever. Better than Outgunned, better than Household did on the entire first day. And it's been 3 hours and something. So it's really we need 2,000 euros since we started the live stream. I don't know how it's possible. Thank you guys. We are really not prepared to everything, but yes, luckily for us, we are full of stretch goals.
Yeah.
And it seems you are bound to make us in trouble, but thank you again. It's really
weird
wonderful
because
to see all our job repaid somehow.
as we said it, we made this first 4 stretch goal at 100,000 euros, so that it will take at least a full day, a little more than a day to unlock them, so that we would have time to follow everything that was going on, all the question and stuff. Then you unlocked it, I believe, in the first 100k it was in 2 hours or something, so that caught us off guard a little bit, but yeah, we managed. So thank you guys. Now back to the this is going to be a very quick live stream, but we are going to cover a little bit of what we unlocked and what we are expected to unlock. And there's a question about the cards, and I will get there in just a minute. So we unlocked the technician. We've talked a lot about the technician. This is a new focus-based role that will be added to the Outgunned Adventure genre book. Then we unlocked old ones, our 4th action flicks that will be part of Action Flicks Volume 2. We've talked about this a little bit during the previous live stream. But yeah, this is an action flick that will allow you to play against the Cthulhu and all that kind of cosmic horror monster stuff. And we thought it was extremely fitting to the pulp genre to have this new action flick that will also bring you a new role, which is the one you can see on my right. It is the Private Eye. So it's also a good role, even if you're not playing, in the old ones action flick. It's a cool role for your Outgunned Adventure sessions. And then what we unlock? We unlock the dice pouch, which is a natural cotton pouch that you can fill with sand and use it to possibly avoid the trap when taking your favorite idol, or you can use it as a dice pouch. And it will feature this new skull logo made by Daniela for our Spotlight coin, which, by the way, are also available as an early bird bonus. But if you are here, you probably are an early bird, and very early bird, I would say.
Super.
So yeah. So you already have the coin as well. And since people are asking, the pouch are usually enough for, I would say, 4 set of dice and the coin, probably more, but 4 set of dice, they are tested for that. So yeah, 1 pouch would be enough, even if you have some stretch goals, some add-ons dice.
Some dice.
Then we unlocked the trap cards, and we unlocked them just as we were thanking you
10 minutes ago. Yes.
a couple of minutes ago. So trap cards. So there is this thing that you already have if you have the Adventurer or Hero pledge, but that you can also take as an add-on, which is called the Adventure deck. And the Adventure deck, as today, it features roll cards, which are extremely useful. Roll cards will look like this. So you have your roll picture on the back, and all the information that you need to create your hero according to that role on the front. And then you have the tropes cards that are similar, but for tropes. If you're not familiar with Outgunned, when you want to make your hero, or in this case, in case of Outgunned Adventure, when you want to make your adventurer, you have to select first a role, and then you have to select a trope. So a role could be something like the spy, and the trope could be something like the neurotic geek.
Yes.
So you basically, your character is a mix of these two things. And we are also doing this for Outgunned Adventure, but also today we have added the trap cards. what are trap cards? And basically, when you find a trap, when you I don't know how to say it in English. When you activate a trap, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And when you know, make a trap activate, basically. Yeah.
Trigger. Thank you, Caterina.
Trigger
Your
trap.
job.
Thank you.
When you trigger a trap,
The director will ask you for a specific reaction roll, and depending on your failure, your success, your degree of success, different things can happen, because traps are not only dangerous, dangerous rolls, but they can put you in a difficult spot. They can make you lose some of your equipment. They can give you conditions. And so we decided, since we are doing a good number, I would say, I cannot confirm the number right now, but I will before the end of the campaign. We are doing a good number of pre-made traps that are good for any kind of scenarios, so that the narrator can always have a card with its difficulty
to use when they need to come up with a trap on the spot.
So basically, you know how the trap is activated, what happens if you activate the trap, what kind of reaction roll is required, and most importantly, I believe, what happens if you achieve a lower success or even a failure. Because I believe the most difficult part for a director, for any GM, is how to deal with failure. And we have a very more than fail forward approach. We have a no fail approach. So I believe it's extremely handy that you have a trap that will give you all the details, not only on how you can surpass a trap, or how you can, face the danger of the trap, but also what happens in case you fail. Since you don't have very complex enemies in Outgunned Adventure, for Outgunned we did enemies traps, which were very handy with all that stuff. You are going to have very more streamlined enemy in Outgunned Adventure, so don't need cards for enemies. So instead we decided to do cards for traps. But let us know what you think. We thought it was a cool idea to have something always ready, and even we liked it a lot, something that you can make random on the fly. I like this idea of it's always more fair to the player that you are extracting your dangerous enemies and traps randomly. They're asking for action flicks. I will not answer questions about future action flicks. You will have
we will show before unlock it, and you will see. We have many things in store for you, and I don't think you can grasp the variety of things we have in store, but we will talk abundantly about the action flick each time we unlock one. We probably will talk a little bit more about District 77 and old ones maybe in the next live today. As we told you at the beginning, it's a really brief stream just to be here with you and to say thank you. Also because, as you can probably see by looking at our faces, we are pretty worn out by this very exciting day.
And but supernatural enemy are covered in Outgunned Adventure, both the enemies and their minions, which are going to be an important part in facing supernatural. This is something new that we call the minions. So basically smaller version of your supernatural nemesis. Thank you guys, thank you very much for all the compliments and for the suggestions. Just a couple of words about District 77. very cool action. This is something that we did for us. We know it's not up to everyone's alley, but we really like the genre. We particularly like the series, you know, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Rookie, but also Beverly Hills Cop, Miami Super Cops, which is a very obscure movie starring our very Italian Bud Spencer and Terence Hill. But also Hot Fuzz, you know, there is the other guys. There is a lot of buddy movies, a lot of cop movies. Also Lethal Weapon, if you want to go in something more serious. But we thought it was a cool addition to the action flicks, and this police flick called District 77 will give you additional rules, and we are going to talk about these rules in future live when we have a little bit more time, but also a new smooth based role, which is in fact The Rookie, as you can see pictured here. By the way, since people are always asking about our inspiration for the art, this particular piece is partially Amy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, partially Lucy Chen from The Rookie, and of course a good amount of Aquafina from, in this case, from
Rhinefeld,
which is another Nicolas Cage movie, because as you know, there's always a Nicolas Cage movie
there's always
hidden
Nicolas Cage behind
somewhere.
every single step in Outgunned's way. That's Nicolas Cage lurking.
By the way, cool Nicolas Cage. I have to do my Nicolas Cage, you know, advertising every time. Cool Nicolas Cage as a cop movie. You can watch Snake Eyes, Brian De Palma's Snake Eyes, starring Gary Sinise as well. Great movie. So do yourself a favor and watch it tonight. Yeah, Nestor, it's getting crazy here. A lot of stretch goal being unlocked as we speak, and we are already at, I don't know if you checked the counter, Simone, but it's currently out of end. Thank you, guys.
Speechless, we are almost at 900 Baker train. Is up, I don't know, man, for us.
I don't want to see the
We
Baker
will
train.
be devastated when this train ends.
This is
I
something.
won't sleep tonight from the pain
It's
of,
like,
of an almost.
it's like watching, you know, a child grow up and then smashing.
And that's good.
Yeah, it's very sad. And speaking of what's coming next, we'll have at some point a cheat sheet for the advent rules. This is something that I personally despise doing. I can see that why would you need a cheat sheet, but it's always painful to have all the information in as little amount of space as possible, but we'll do it because so many of you are asking for a cheat sheet. And then we are going to do a new Brown based role that will double up what the one we already have, which is the Daredevil, and he is going to be, here is for the first time the full art, the Guardian. So let us take a moment to see this incredible art by Daniela. The Guardian, this particular Guardian, of course, inspired by Ardet Bay, the Magi from the Mummy franchise. What can we say about the Guardian? Guardian is meant to be the kind of person who wants to protect either the treasure or his companion, his friends. So of course the archetypical Guardian, it's someone who belongs to an ancient order and wants to protect the treasure. So you have something similar also in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You know, they are the guardians of the sword. I don't know what's their name, but you know, the guys who are protecting the treasure in Venice. But also, of course, a kind of guardian would be the Doctor from Disney's Atlantis. So a kind of very strong character who wants to protect his, you know, fellow adventurers. So just to explain the role a little bit better. how hard is it for you to hold these things back? Well, it's painful
Yes.
to, especially when you have the art made, and because the Guardian could be a role, and making a role require more work than just the art itself, because it requires playtest, and playtest takes time, and that's it. And you can always use the art in the books, you can use it in the history section or the supernatural section, given how the art is made. But yeah, it's always painful to think that at some point you might not actually unlock it. And this is particularly true with physical stuff, that you make a mock-up and then you are like, now I really want this, I really, really, really want this, and I'll be sad if I can't have it. But it's at the end of the day, Simone is the one doing all the math here, talking with the producer. So
Yes,
at the
you
end of
told
the
you called the producer. I would like, maybe, I don't know, to produce this a very specific object in some quantities. I will let you know. But please, I need a prospect now. So yes, it's a lot of work, of course, and you have to be prepared that some of your ideas won't make it. We are very careful not to share everything, because I can guarantee you a lot of things, even in our past campaigns. In Outgunned, no, we unlocked everything.
in Outgunned, we unlocked everything.
We needed to make up things as we go, because we weren't expecting that level of success. But there was other campaign for which we thought about things, and we couldn't realize that it's always a chance.
I have to say, yes, in the last campaign for Broken Compass, we didn't unlock actually the final stretch goal, and it's already there. I won't say to anybody what it was, but it's still, as we say in Italy, it's here, like it's not digested yet. But yes, so
As Nestor is saying, less than $10,000 to the Guardian stretch goal.
crazy.
I am more than speechless, guys. We are reaching new heights for us. It's a first. We never saw nor had this kind of stay in a campaign ever.
No, and speaking of stretch goal, I don't want to take you too much of your time, but we usually have like this very basic stretch goal that we know we are going to unlock, like the Guardian, for example. It was the 5th stretch goal, so we kind of, we know how we have bookmarks and people following the page and people interested, and we have numbers that will tell you that sooner or later, at a certain point, we will most likely unlock the 5th stretch goal. And then we have the stretch goal that we hope that we will unlock, and then we have some crazy stuff that we say, yeah, throw it in we'll never do that. But
It's various levels.
I think that this time you will see something from the crazy list, and
Yes.
I can say that when you see it, you are going to say, that's the crazy list,
Yes.
because there are a couple of weird.
I can tell that yes, there are.
There's one at least, it's very weird for me. It's
One is very weird.
yeah.
There are physical objects that are there that maybe we can jump. We can put a stretch goal. We don't know, and we will see, because we started very, very strong, almost at 160k, 16k. So it's wow.
Grazie
Scusassero tutti gli italiani che ci stanno seguendo, che parliamo inglese.
Domani facciamo una live in italiano.
Domani faremo una doppia live, probabilmente una in italiano e una in inglese. Per l'italiano è la solito orario, probabilmente dopo pranzo. Nelle prossime live cercheremo di parlare un po', come abbiamo fatto stamattina. Adesso scusateci, siamo un po' provati e stanchi, come vedrete dai miei capelli un po' pazzerelli, che proprio stanno crescendo, ma faremo di tutto per tenere la comunicazione attiva anche per gli italiani. Grazie.
One of us had the time to cut his hair before the campaign, and I let you guess who had the time and who had a 3 years old baby. But at 150k, which I believe will be in 15 minutes if you continue at this pace, we'll have our very first achievement. This is something I love about Backerkit. And in Backerkit, you basically you have your regular stretch goal, and then you have achievement. Achievement are what we call the super stretch goal. You know, they are very important. They are on the front page. And for our very first achievement, we have decided to make another bullet dice. So if you already participate in the first campaign, you probably have this kind of heavy. It's 3 kilos. It's very heavy. I don't know. It's extremely heavy. It will break your table if you have a glass table. And this is a dice sorry, that it's designed for your death roulette roll. So when you are about to die, you have your death roulette roll to possibly save your life. And we made another one which is going to be bronze and black, kind of a worn out look, because we think it fits a little bit better, you know, with the early bird spotlight coin and with the adventure setting. So let us know what you think about this new bronze bullet die. That will be free for all the adventurer and heroes. And later on, I don't know when, will also possibly be available as an add-on. We are looking the best way to make it available to avoid overdoing with the add-ons.
What to say? I think they are asking us about some sort of organized play society, like Marcus is writing in the chat. It would be wonderful to have it, but Two Little Mice is basically 3 people, which is me, Riccardo Serignano here with you, and Daniela Giubellini. And the 3 of us are...
And Caterina, who is our translator.
Caterina, we are wonderful collaborators like Caterina, but the 4 of us are working like every single hour of every single day to make what you see possible, because it's us. We write the games, we produce the games, we talk with you on Discord, on Facebook, on the comment section in Kickstarter, on Backerkit, on the mail. We prepare the logistics to go to the con, we go to the con, we talk to you directly. So it's just us. We are doing what we could. Hopefully in the future, I don't know. But thank you for proposing. It means you would like to play, and that's our goal, of course, is that our game are played by as many people as possible.
To answer a question from the chat, you roll this like this. So basically in
yes,
you
one way.
Yeah, you make it roll in it's kind of a, I like it because the mechanic is called the death roulette, and this looks like when it rolls, it looks like, you know, a slot machine, because it rolls only horizontally, and it's very sharp. This is, as we say, this is the only d6 that does way more than 1d6 damage. This is at least 2d20. It's heavy, guys. I don't know if you can believe me, but please, guys, if you have it from the chat, please confirm how heavy this die is. Yeah, as you can see. So it's already an half an hour. I would say that we are here saying stupid stuff, but it was really important for us at this point that we took 10 minutes to really say thank you for this start that was, beyond any possible imagination.
Nobody invented a wonderful rule for the bullet die. They use if the players survive. I think if the players survive the bullet dice, they get an automatic success, whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah. That's, you know. But I love how heavy it feels, because it's so meaning for us. As we always say, it's important the kind of experience that you have at the table. So we could have done these dice with the same shape in plastic. They
Resin,
make them, you know, in resin, like miniature or like normal dice, you know. But the metal dice, it's so heavy, it's cold, it's
Since
it's
you use
dangerous.
that roulette when your characters it can die, so it's a very meaningful roll. It's cool that you have a really meaningful dice, meaning very heavy dice.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah, Caterina, it's the weight of life. So it's a very, very powerful moment when you roll this dice. Surprisingly sharp, yeah. Leave the mark. Sorry, Nicholas.
Always walking on ours if you we can share your pain.
Yeah. That's why we in our house we have this kind of mat on the table.
Yes.
You know, like the one you used to play poker, kind of green mat. And I would suggest that's a good investment if you plan on using the death roulette. Guys, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow in I don't know, 20 hours possibly. So to
Yes,
celebrate
probably
the first
we'll have
24
a
hours.
live in Italian and a live in English for the 23rd hours. So 5 p.m. tomorrow European time. So more like 8 a.m. Pacific time and 11 a.m. Eastern time for our North American friends. And yes,
And also
we
we
will.
hopefully we'll have many more stretch goals to reveal and then to unlock. But you know, this is going to be a longer campaign than usual. We have 21 days to go, so there's time. It's looking good. Thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
The Grand Adventure has returned. The world out there is full of unexplored jungles, lost pyramids, and cursed temples that are just waiting for an unprepared explorer. Your next journey starts today. Collapsing floors, creaky bridges, poison darts, fire jets, and rolling boulders. You can expect all that and even more. But if I know you, a handful of deadly traps won't be enough to stop you. You have your eyes set on the treasure. Wherever this journey may lead you, you will rise to the challenge. Outgunned Adventure awaits.